So let's just get started. And if a few other people join us, then I think that's great. So let's just start by lifting our heels up. Just push down through the balls of your feet. And just lifting up and down. And then take a moment to bring your feet back down to the earth. And let's close our eyes since we're sitting in our chair. And begin to connect with your breath. Now in Qigong and Tai Chi, you want to connect with the belly breath, the lower dantian. And as you inhale, you feel that area of your body, kind of like an inner tube, expand. And as you exhale, it releases. And just take a few moments here and connect with your breath. And if your mind is racing, I want you to do a little simple thing is as you're breathing in, say to yourself, I am breathing in. And as you breathe out, say, I am breathing out. And just do that a few times, and that will bring you back to the present moment. And as you continue to connect with your breath, I'd like you to expand your awareness out to the body, where you may be holding tension. If you need to do a little organic movement, I know for me, sometimes my tension gathers at the back of my neck. Some people are shoulders or hips, wherever you may be, just do a little movement so you can find more pleasure. We're sitting more towards the front of the chair than the back. The feet are connected to the earth. And I also want you to feel the crown of your head connected to the heavens, to the sun. Sitting on top of the sits bones, and then allow yourself to just lean back just a little. I know for me, I lean forward, so I can really feel a difference if I even move just like a quarter of an inch or so in the back, and feel yourself right on in your center. It's always good to know where your center is. And when you're in center, meaning when you feel aligned with your breath, your body, we always know when we're not. So I like to have people like, come back, find your center, keep coming back. And just take a couple more breaths here. Really allowing the body to relax and your awareness to expand, taking these next 45, 50 minutes to allow the thinking mind to take a back seat as we open up into sensing and feeling. And we're going to start by just giving those knees a little massage, just rubbing the knees, and then go ahead and switch directions. And then holding our hands here on top of the knees and just maybe feeling, noticing what you feel. Maybe heat is coming out of the palms. And give a little gratitude for your knees. They're what take us forward in life. And then we're going to do a little bigger massage. I like to take the heels of my hand lately and then push towards the knees. It can be the side of or on the top, wherever feels good. And then from here, we're going to make some fists with our hands softly. And then we're going to tap the lower back and the middle back, high, low. Just releasing any stagnation and bringing some energy there. And then make some circles on the back. The fingers are away from your back. You're just making some circles. And then go ahead and reverse directions. And then holding our hands on our lower back, I want you to connect with your breathing here through the back. So as you inhale, you feel the back expand towards the hands. And as you exhale, you feel it release. And just do that a few times. It may be a small movement, it may be a large movement, it doesn't matter. Just feel the chi through the body effortlessly flow. See if you can relax your shoulders a little more as you stay connected to the breath. And then we're going to bring our hands to the front, massage over the lower dantian, just side to side. And then once again, tap and just releasing stagnation. And then hold the hands here. And then we're going to do a little exaggerated breath. So as you inhale through the nose, you feel the belly expand. And as you exhale through the mouth, can really contract the belly button to the spine. So inhale, expansion. Exhale, contraction. So a little thought of expanding into your life force. And as you exhale, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. And do that just a couple more times. And then once again, place the hands on top of the knees. And I want you just to lean forward. Now listen to your body. We're going to make a funnel circle, just nice and easy. You make it as big or as small as you like, going slow. You can close your eyes. Keeping the breath flowing, that's what's most important. And then go ahead and reverse. And I like to say everything we're doing today, you gauge at your 70% range. So you don't want to do 100%. I just want you to do 70. 70 is a really good, nice pace with the body, and then it increases. Now from here, we're going to come up, stacking the vertebrae, and we're going to keep the chin heavy, as now we're going to feel our breath as we expand into the back of the neck, just feeling the weight of our head. The more you can release and fold in the front, the more it just naturally opens. So the more relaxed we can be in our body, in our mind, in our thoughts, the more we're open to change or to just flow with the day. Now from here, we're going to rotate our head around. You can do either direction, and we're going to do 3 each way. Again, you can close your eyes. We're really getting into the feeling. What does it feel like? Know that those snap, crackle, pops are just your body's way of letting go. And when you've done 3, just reverse. No rush, because there's no place to be. We're already here. And then when you're done with the last one, once again, chin to sternum and just breathe. On your next inhale, lift the chin. And as you exhale, bring the forehead down. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping the head down, we're going to do some half circles. So we're going to take our head over to the left shoulder and then down in front to the right. Do that a few times. So half circles, allowing the ear to come towards the shoulder instead of the shoulder rising. When you get back to the left, I just want you to pause here and breathe. Feel the right side of the neck open up as you just release and feel the weight of the head. And then an option is to take that right hand and give that neck a little massage. Wherever feels good, the pressure that feels good to you in this now moment. And then release the hand, and then take the head down in front one more time and over to the opposite shoulder. Breathing into the left side of the neck this time. Go ahead and take that hand if it felt good. Give yourself a little massage. And then release when it feels even, and bring the head back up to center. And then take a moment and roll the shoulders around. So I like to think about a square, and then I round the corners. So up to the back, down and to the front, and then roll it out nice and easy. And then go ahead and reverse that and go to the rear, up, to the front, and down. Now keep breathing. It's sometimes easy to forget to breathe. So keep the chi flowing through the body. Give yourself one more. Nice. Now just lift them up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just go. Nice. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. Now I'd like you to take your left arm and just let it swing here for a moment like a pendulum, and then let it come to a rest on its own. With our eyes, we're going to allow our eyes to follow the hand in a big circle. So we're going to come forward and breathe in. Allow the spine to twist a little bit. Exhale, coming down. Two more this direction. Breathing in. Breathing out, not forcing the circle, just allowing it to be what it is right now. It may not be a perfect circle. And then reverse. Go breathe in as it rises. Exhale, lower. And then just allow the hand to rest on the thigh. Take the other arm and just let it swing. See if you can let it come to a rest on its own, instead of having to control it. See if you can just let it stop when it wants. On your next inhale, come forward. Exhale, release. Try and release any tension you see in those fingers. Let the fingers be long but soft. Wherever we hold tension, our chi is blocked. And then once again, place the hand down. Now I want you to think with your sternum that someone has a string on you, and I want you to pull forward and then back. Yeah, very good. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more time. Now let's take it and someone's going to move us side to side. So let's go right and left. Keep the sits bones connected to the chair. Don't go so far you feel them rising. Rising. All right, now we're going to go in a circle. So move the sternum in a circle. Let's do 3 each way. Keep breathing. And reverse, go the other way. The sternum is leading. Very nice. Now we're going to do a little twist in the chair. We're going to start by breathing in, lifting both hands up. Turn to your left. So maybe you have a hand on the outside of the thigh and the other hand's grabbing the chair. Do not force the twist. I want you to release now. As we know, twisting is a great detoxifying in the body. Now, without moving your head, use your peripheral vision to see how far you can see behind your shoulder. Remember, we're breathing from the lower dantian. And then just simply release the twist and allow the body to come back to center. Let's do the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. See how this side feels. See if you can release the shoulders a little more. Feeling tall but grounded, right? We're grounded through our sits bones. We're grounded through our feet. And then we feel the energy rising out of the crown of our head. Once again, expand your peripheral vision by seeing how far you can see behind you. And then release, coming back to center. Bring the hands in front of the heart. We're going to inhale as the hands come down and up. And then I want you to take your left wrist and I want you to just do a little twist to the side. And then switch and go to the other side. And then come back to center and bring the hands down. Let's do that again. So I want you to breathe in as the hands rise. Exhale a little side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. And then come back to center and lower down. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And come back to center and bring the hands down. Now, I want you to bring the fingers down and pull apart. Drop the shoulders. Feel that tension. And then hands in front, round the back. And then I want you to lift up and look up. Give yourself a nice stretch here. And then lower down. All right, we're going to go to our face and do a little self massage, and then we'll stand up here after this. But right now, take your hands together and make a little friction. And then shake the hands out. And then you're going to make your fingertips, you're going to make some circles on top of your forehead. Really light, 4 or 6 ounces of pressure. And then go ahead and reverse directions. You can keep your eyes closed. I'll walk you through it if you like. And then continue the circles down to the temple area. See if you can keep your breath flowing in this long, thin, even, slow balance. And then reverse directions on the temple area. And then moving down to the jaw. And on this one, you can open your mouth, releasing in the hinge joint. We hold a lot of tension in our jaw. And reverse directions. The tension comes from things we said, should have said, blah, blah, blah. And then from here, slide to the cheeks. And let's give ourselves 3 circles each way. This is called placing the inner smile. So allow yourself to have that radiant smile coming from inside today. And just reverse when you're ready. Continue the circles when you're done on top of the chin. Reverse directions. Below the nose. Reverse. And then you're going to take your middle finger and just trace the bridge of your nose, that long triangle there. Keep breathing. The next time the fingers come up, I want you to follow the hard ridge of the eye sockets and give yourself 3 circles in each direction. Keep breathing. And then just reverse when you're ready. Keep bringing the mind back to the present moment when it wanders. Holding the fingers in the third eye here, intuition, just a little pressure. Breathing in, think of opening up today and listening to that wisdom from within. And then we're going to make some fists again and tap all over the head. Now the pressure here is up to you. Make it feel good all over. Bottom of the skull, at the top, to the side. And then from here, I want you to move into a head massage with the fingers. Use every digit, right? Including the thumbs. And your hands your fingers know right where to go. You don't need to think about it. Just let the body always knows before the brain. So just let the hands move around where they want. Do a couple more breaths here as you continue to massage the head. Then you're going to place your fingers in the small indent space at the bottom of the skull. It's called the occipital space. Breathe into this area. Exhale and wipe it down. Bring the hands back to the top of the thighs. And just take a moment to consciously breathe and check in with yourself. How is my mind? How is my body? How is my breath? And then you check, you don't think about it. You actually feel, how do I feel? And then let's do one exercise before we transition to standing. So we're going to inhale as the hands rise up, kind of like little puppy dogs. Exhale, send the energy forward. Oh, my hair looks awesome. And then you're going to open up, palms up, and then exhale, palms to the earth. We're going to do this in 4 directions. Now, inhale, drop the elbows, and then we're going to rise up to the sky, coming back down and connect with the earth. Those are the 4 directions. Let's do that again. Breathing in, hands rise. Exhale, send the energy forward. Breathing in, drop the elbows and the shoulders. Remember that 70% range, that goes, for extension too. You never want to lock it out. For when we have locked joints, we're stopping the flow of the chi. See if you can keep this fluid with your breath. So breathing in as the hands rise, sending some energy. And then you're going to open your heart here, keeping the shoulders dropped, and then expand your energy a little bit. Once we expand, we have to bring it back to refill our vessel, and then it can rise. And then we have to give some more to ourselves and allow ourselves to ground, connecting with that earth. Breathing in, lift it forward. Exhale, send. Breathing in, open up. This will be our last one. Exhale, send. Nice. Breathing in to the top. Breathing in and let the hands rest. And just take a couple breaths. And then we're going to move our chairs away. And this is a good time to get a drink. Make sure you have some liquid. I'm a big proponent of staying hydrated. Then you're going to make your way to a shoulder width stance when you're ready. And the feet are forward, and I want the knees bent. So this is a little opposite of yoga. I want you to feel your feet connected to the ground. And knees are bent. The tailbone is dropped. Remember, we're connected here with our breath. See if you can soften the chest area a little bit and drop the shoulders. But you want to feel the head be really light. The old text says, being hung by a strand of pearls. So allow the energy to rise up from the earth out through the crown of the head. We're going to do some circles with our arms. Inhale as the hands rise. Exhale, lower down. This is called gather and store. Breathing in, gathering it is what you want to, what energy you want today. Exhale and let it store within you. Breathing in. Maybe take a moment and find a word that feels good to you today. Maybe you want more compassion for yourself, for others. Or maybe it's you need a little more energy today. What is it? Breathe that in and gather and store that. Now, this is really light. I want you to think of like helium balloons, just lifting up your hands, and like the blossoms are falling off the trees, they float down. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, rising energy. Exhaling, descending. And 1 more. And release. We're going to move into tapping of the gates, and that's just a little twist with the upper body, just letting the arms touch where they may. Remember to keep that breathing to be constant. And then if you like, you can join me and bring the hands up by the scapula. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And then bring them back down low. And once again, coming to a rest. Hands on the hips. So this is one of my favorite things to do, especially after you've been sitting, just a simple little exercise. Move the hips forward and think about either an inside of a barrel or a hula hoop, right? Going nice and smooth, keeping the knees bent, opening up the hips. Just keep the knees bent, nice and easy. Let's do 2 more for a total of 5. Notice how my head isn't moving. I'm just concentrating on the middle area of the body, and then reverse. So you could just get up and do like 3 of these after you've been sitting. Really helps to release and open up those hips. Let's do a couple more. And now placing the hands on the lower back, I just want you to feel the energy come out of the feet, out through the crown of the head, allowing the heart to open, and maybe the scapular blades come a little closer together as you look up diagonally. You don't need to drop the head all the way back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release and come back to center. Good. All right, our next one's, we're going to do a bow and arrow. So we're going to cross the right hand on the outside, okay? And then we're going to take our right hand and follow. And I just want you to keep looking over your fingertips here. The left hand is in a soft fist. The shoulders are dropped. And you're looking at your fingers. This is sometimes called looking at the stars. I want you to have a soft, expansive focus. You can see to the left, to the right, and in front of you, but you're not focusing on one simple thing. You can see it all. Now you're going to take your left hand and you're going to reach for the wrist. And as you continue to look over your fingers, pull your bow and exhale. Do that again. Inhale, reach for the wrist. Exhale, pull. Again, make sure there's a soft micro bend in that extended arm. Don't lock it out. Breathe in as you reach. Exhale as you pull. Let's do 2 more here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now you're going to take this left hand, expand it all the way out so we can switch sides. So this time, the left hand's on the outside, and we're going to follow the hand as we expand. Go right into reaching. Breathe in. Exhale, pull. Keep looking over those fingers. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, pull. And again, breathing in and exhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Okay, we're going to take this one and expand it again so we can do 1 on each side now. So we're going to breathe in as the right hand comes on the outside. Exhale, follow the hand. 1 reach, and then take this left hand and expand it out as you exhale. Inhale, left hand on the outside. Exhale, pull the bow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. And again, breathing in, we're going back to the right. Exhale, pull. 1 reach, 1 expansion. Breathing in, this will be our last one. Exhale, open. 1 reach, and then expand. So I want you to stay here. We're going to do a little stretch here, and then we're going to give our shoulders a break. Pinkies to the ceiling, and I want you to rotate. This is called wringing of the towel. See if you can move each finger, your wrists, your elbows, maybe even bring the scapula blades a little closer together as you rotate. And of course, keep breathing. Let's do 2 more. Now, I want you to keep a soft extension as you drop the shoulders. Now reach through the fingers. and then give yourself a hug. Drop the head down and just breathe. Notice all the sensations and the pulsations going through the body. That's your chi flowing through the body. And then one more time, expand the hands out. Release in the shoulders first, right? And then reach out through the fingers. And then bring the opposite arm on top. Give yourself a hug one more time. And release, shake the body out. So this next one we're going to do is specifically for spring. So when I teach Qigong, not so much Tai Chi, I teach Qigong with different exercises through the seasons. The season of spring is the wood element, right? Everything starts to come from the earth. It is the color, obviously, of green, because we haven't seen green for a while. And it has an energy of rising and falling. This is actually the element of wood, and we'll do this later. So when you inhale, you feel this expansion, exhale, come back together. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width. This is done standing, but I'm going to do it on my knees so you can see my hand, because sometimes when I come up here, you can't see what I'm doing. So we're standing, and I want your hands just to release low. Fingers are together. And you're going to, as you inhale, you're going to think of the wrists connecting the forearms, come to the crown of the head as you open up and then extend up and widen out. Keeping the hands here and the head forward, you're going to inhale as the left arm goes back. Exhale back to center. Do the same thing with the right arm. Come back to center. And then bring the palms together. And then lower down. That's it. We're going to repeat it again. I'll do it one more time low, and then I'll stand up with you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Releasing the shoulders. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale, center. Inhale. Back to center. Breathing in. And breathing out. So this is a really deep breath. You want to keep breathing in as the hands rise, the elbows open, and then I want you to exhale when they go out wide. Breathing in, breathing out, keep the shoulders down, breathing in, breathing out, and to center. So here's my little analogy of this movement. So we come out from winter, right? Allowing ourselves to bloom and expand. And then the wind comes along. It makes us strong. We're grounded in our feet, in our roots, so we can't be knocked over. And then we gather the sun's rays and we nourish life. And again, breathing in. Exhale, open. Breathing in, left arm back. Keep following your breath. Back to center and lower down. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Exhale, let everything go that doesn't serve. And just allow yourself to be strong when things don't go the way you want. It's all right. You're grounded. Go with the flow. And then always remember to gather and nourish. Nice. Take a moment and just roll the shoulders out. And go ahead and move it to the front. This next one's a full body one. It's called Carrying the Moon from the Sea. So I want you to think that you have this moon and you're holding it in front of your heart. Okay? As you inhale, you're going to rise the moon to the sky, and then exhale, keep it wide like we did. I'm coming close so you can see my hands. We're going to do what we just did before, but then we're going to do what's called a cloud mudra, kind of just matching the fingers there. And then from here, we're going to lower down like a squat. And then you're going to reach in front, like doing a big swim. Drop the head. And here's where you carry the moon from the sea, round the back and rise up. And then we're going to do it again. Breathe in, lift the moon to the sky. Exhale, open up. Coming together, breathe in. Do that little cloud mudra. Exhale, just a simple 70% range. Inhale, reach away from the body, make a big circle. Drop the head and pull the moon from the sea. When you need to breathe in, set it back up. Exhale, open the heart, let the hands come wide. Very nice. Coming in, breathe in. Exhale, downward energy, grounding. Breathing in, expand, open up. And then exhale, round and rise. Very nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reaching out and away, and then rising up. This will be our last set. Biggest breath so far. Inhale. And then a nice release. Let everything go. Coming together as we breathe in. Grounding as we exhale. Reaching out in front. And coming back up. Hold the moon in front of the heart here. Just stay here and breathe. So Sue, this one will give you a really good, since you're sitting in the chair, you won't be able to move your hips. Everybody else that's standing, I want you to think you're in a chair and you can't move your hips. You just want to move your waist. See if you can just move the waist and not the hips. Okay, we're going to go really slow. We're going to inhale as we carry the moon and twist to the eyes. Exhale, bring the moon back to the heart. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice your hands. Can you release any tension that you see or feel in those fingers? They should be rounded and soft. Fingers are not touching one another because then you're closing the channels. And again, breathing in, lifting, rising. Exhale, lower down. We're going to continue this movement and shift our focus with the eyes a little bit. So now when you turn to the side, I want you to look through your hands like maybe binoculars, right? And then as you exhale, look at the space between your hands. So look close. Breathing in, look far. Exhale, look close. So this is a good, simple movement to practice your fluidity with your breath and the movement. So keep the body moving, connected to your breath. And what I mean by that is you want to move slow enough that you can do a nice inhale as you continue to move. And then when it's time to exhale, come back. You want to give yourself a really nice expansive breath, but don't feel labored. So if my speed isn't up to yours, that's okay. Listen to your body. Let's do 2 more sets. Breathing in, looking far. Exhale, back to center. Breathing in, looking far. Exhale, back to center. Here we go, last set. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Now allow the hands to float down, connect at the bottom. We're going to do a little upper body stretch here. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, round the back and push the palms away. Bend the knees. Breathe in, look up, lift up. Exhale, release, let the hands float down. Let's do that 2 more times. Connecting, breathe in up to the heart. Exhale, round the back. Breathing in, rise. Exhale, lower. One more time. Breathe in. Now you can sit back into the heels if you want as you exhale here. Breathing in, rise. Exhale, lower. Now I want you to bring your hands back together and do these little figure eights or egg beaters, right? And then I don't want you to think about it, and I want you to reverse directions. When you think about it, it gets messed up. And now do a little free throw. Free flow, I can speak. Try it the other way, see if you can do it the other way. Nice. Now keep the hands facing the earth as you push down to ground. Allow the heart to open by bringing the scapula blades a little closer together. Drop the shoulders. Breathe here. Making some fists with the hands. We're going to tap down the outside of the legs and come up the inside. 3 sets total. And then go ahead and wipe it off. So this is a good way to let go. Again, giving it to Mother Earth, she'll compost it. It just disappears into space. And then continuing to tap, bring your left arm up and make a fist with your right arm and tap underneath the armpit down the rib cage. This is really good for the lymph nodes. Pressure's up to you. And then go ahead and wipe it down, clear it off. And then switch sides. It's a soft reach. Try and keep the shoulders balanced so you're not way up here. Keep it just nice and soft. And then go ahead and wipe it off. And then you're going to take your left arm out and extend the arm. So I am extending it here. It's really good to help undo all of this. I swear my arm goes, just feels so good, right? Releasing the shoulders a little more as you open the arm. And then we're going to do the tapping again. We're going to go up the inside of the arm and down around the back of the arm. So do that 3 sets. And then go ahead and wipe it off. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Nice stretch here. See if you can release the shoulders a little more. Think of softening the chest wall so you can open your heart a little more. Maybe we can all open our heart a little more today than we did yesterday. Just a little. And then when you're ready, tapping up the inside, down the outside. 3 sets. And then wiping it off. And then we're going to go to our heart and we're going to tap on the heart. Let's clear the energy of the heart. And then wipe it off, clear it off. And then smooth it out. And reverse. Now I just want you to hold your hands here on your heart for a moment. You can even close your eyes or have a downward gaze and just connect to the heart chi, the middle dantian. In Chinese, it's called the fire energy, emotions. And then, you're feeling your heartbeat. Give a little gratitude for that continuous beat. It's something that happens naturally. We don't have to have it on our checklist of something to do today. Can you imagine if you had to remember to allow the heart to beat? Oh, just give thanks for that miraculous heartbeat. And then before we do gather and store, one more time to close, I talked to you about the element of wood. So bring your hands together, turn one hand up and one hand down in front of the heart, in front of the belly, respectively. And as you inhale, feel the energy ground and rise. And as you exhale, let it connect back into the body. Do that a few times on your own. This energy reminds me when I expand or I'm trying something new, I need to come back to connect it back with inside of me. I can't always be expanding. And then just take a moment and flip the hands and try the other way. Once again, as you inhale, you expand your energy high and low. And as you exhale, you release. Notice when you're standing here that your knees are bent and your soft connection to the ground and the tailbone is dropped. Don't be stiff. You want to be like bamboo. You want to be able to sway and be flexible, not only in the body, but in the mind. Flexibility is more than physical. It's so much more. Give yourself one more big breath here. Big expansion and a big connection, and then allow the hands to float down. And we'll finish with gather and store again, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe you can remember that intention you had of what you want to gather and store today, and bring that back in and gather a little more. So breathe it in and then bring it down through the crown of the head, the throat, the heart, and let it reside in the lower dantian. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Think of lightness, softness. We always want to come from a space of softness because it overcomes hardness all the time. Last one. And release. We're going to do one more circle. This time when the hands go high, let the palms touch and bring the hands down in front. Bow your head to you, giving thanks for allowing yourself this time of self-love, self-care, reminding us that we are human beings, not human doings. It's an honor to guide you through this practice today. I thank Ali and Aaron and for inviting me, and Margot and Sue, thank you so much for coming. Take a moment before you move and just once again ask yourself those important questions. How do I feel? How's my mind? How's my body? Maybe there's a little more calmness, a little more clarity. Just notice there's no right or wrong. And once again, an honor to be here with each one of you. Namaste and happy Mother's Day. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Oh, I got some really cool hair after that self-massage.
Namaste, Toni.
Thanks, you guys.
I love your hair. That's like my hair. We have kind of matching hair. Mine's just in a ponytail.
It just does what it wants, really.
Thank you. That was lovely, Toni.
You are so welcome. If you have any questions or anything before you go, just, it's just lovely having you guys all here.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to mention to Margot, since she joined us a little after we had mentioned this. Margot, are you local here in Salt Lake or?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Toni, I don't know if you want to tell Margot about the Red Butte Garden thing, if it's open to the public.
It is open to the public. So on Mondays from 9:30 to 10:30, Monday mornings, I teach at Red Butte outside. And if you're a patient of Huntsman Cancer Institute, it's free. You don't even need a Red Butte pass. Other than that, then you do need to, I think it's $10 they're charging. If you're a member, and $12 if you're not. It's on their website. And we meet in the lobby of Red Butte at 9:25, and then we all walk outside and practice together. And if you're interested in more classes, it's on my website at chimoments.com. Yeah. So nice to practice outside together. And we usually, like I was saying earlier, if it's not too hot, we are at the ring garden by the waterfall, but we all walk out together. But with all that space, I can teach some Tai Chi walking, some Qigong walking, instead of our little space that we're confined in sometimes when we're inside. But at least we have this, right? At least we have this.